This is our next project in the woodworking shop. We've had this table about 20 years, I guess. And through the years, it's just had some hard times. It needs to be refinished. That varnish is just so old. And this time I'm going to use stripper instead of sanding the whole thing. The legs don't come off, so I don't want to spend a couple of hours on each of them. I'm going to get some gel stripper and do it up that way. Okay. We've also got some cracks to address here where it's come off from swelling. You can actually see through that one. See the carpet underneath of it. So it's coming apart pretty good. And I just wanted to say, if you ever find a drop leaf cherry with a wood hinge, try to get it. Those are the most desirable. Well, here we are at the start of day 2. And as I predicted, we may have bit off more than we can chew. This is just going to be a crazy, long, hard day of sanding, I guess. Here's the end that had a split in it. I glued it up last night. That side looks really bad. Once I hit that with a sander, that's gonna really help the looks of the table. It's turned into a family affair. It is gummy. I don't know how many layers are on it. This one we've worked on most of. It's good, but it's still got poly on it. Here we are trying to get the gummy polyurethane off and varnish. We have soaked it down. It's awful thick with varnish. All right, end of day 2. I believe we're done. Well, we're not done. We got a little bit of 80 grit to go on the base of the table, but ready for 120 on everything else. Well, here we are about 4 hours into it. I really think this is going to turn out good. Matter of fact, I think it's going to be one of the best pieces. If you look at these boards, you know, they're at least 14 inches thick. You just can't find that nowadays. And all that dark, that's going to come out. Just need to sand it some more. All right, so here's my little update. You know, there's just so much of that varnish that's on there. We stripped it for hours yesterday and wiping it off. And what I've come to realize is I get it wet, and then I got plenty of sawdust just laying around. That is its own abrasive, and I don't waste sandpaper don't waste any sandpaper, and it just takes the varnish right off. And here is kind of the finished product. I've done one treatment of it's 3 parts. 1 part mineral spirits along with linseed oil, and it's a spar varnish because I know there'll be wet liquids on this, and I used a satin finish. But I can't believe the color that's come out on this. No color was added, but my goodness, it's as red as can be. These are the 2 leaves. If you'll remember in the first part of the video, there was a crack that you could see through to the floor. This is the middle part of the table. Just beautiful wood. A lot of time spent on these spindles. And here is the finished product. We went from years and years of high gloss varnish to now it's a beautiful satin. Everything's turned out really well. Very pleased.